Now, this is just one example of a house that's basically abandoned. Whether somebody's keeping it up, or just a neighbor, somebody occasionally cutting the grass, I don't know. But the house is vacant. It's been vacant for a long time. And I do a lot of traveling. It doesn't matter what county I go to or wherever I'm at, there are always houses like this. Lots of them in every area that I travel through. And some of them a lot worse. Now, this one's not too terribly bad. It's got some, cosmetic things and probably has some repairs that are necessary. But for somebody looking to buy a property, this is another tactic that you can use is go to your, let's cut the car off for a minute. Go to the county, make sure you got the address on the property. Go to the county where the property is located and look up and see who owns it. And then contact that person or family or whoever. In some cases, it's an estate. Somebody's passed away and the family owns the house and just isn't doing anything with it. In other cases, it's, people have moved out of them for a variety of different reasons. But often, if you contact the people that own the property or the estate that owns it, in some cases, and tell them you're interested in buying it, you can negotiate a very good price on some of these properties. Now, not in all cases, not all of them are going to work out. And if you have a home or a property that has weeds growing up in it that might have been abandoned or neglected for years and has some more serious issues, you would probably be amazed at the prices that you can get some of these properties for. I'm talking about in some cases, and you may laugh, you may think it's impossible, but you can buy houses like what I'm describing. Not necessarily this one. This one, you can certainly, if it is for sale, if they're willing to sell it, you could probably get it for a lot less than it would be at a market price. And sometimes it could be at deep discounts. But in some cases, properties that have busted windows and have bushes growing up close to the house and tree limbs down and things of that nature, it is possible to purchase properties like that for as little as $10,000 or $20,000. In a lot of cases, for under $50,000 for a home that would go for 4 or 5 times that much in the same market if it were in decent shape. Also, some of them are in such bad shape you can actually get it for far less than that. You can $5,000 or $6,000 or $7,000 for a house, including the land that it's on. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to take place in every case. Some cases people have want ridiculous amounts of money for it or want top dollar for something that needs all sorts of repairs, and in which case you just move on. Don't worry about it. But you got to ask to find that out. And in other cases, again, you can find properties that can be bought at crazy discounted prices, particularly if you have the cash and can do that without having to get involved with any sort of financing. And you can make that apparent to the folks trying to sell a property. Hey, you're an all cash buyer. You can pay for it and close almost immediately. As soon as you come to an agreement on it. But this is just one example of the type homes that you can look into and investigate and see whether it's something that you could acquire or not. And I'm going to be putting a lot more of these videos up. And in some cases, we'll actually get a hold to owners and take some tours and go inside and look at some of them. And may actually have some of them that I'll put on our other channel, Seller Direct Services as well, for properties that are actually, somebody's actively wanting to sell it. But just thought I'd put this up there. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon in the next video.